All right, guys, we're on the air, and good afternoon, everyone. It is 5:14 p.m. and I believe and 2:15 p.m. on this Saturday afternoon here in Gainesville and Brandon's home state town of Oregon. And the reason why we're all the both of us are here because we're going to be doing our predictions for the 2020 WWE Backlash.
Yep, that is right.
And if you heard that familiar voice, I am joined by one of the co-hosts of the Random Ray podcast show, Mr. Brian Martin.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be here. Glad to have you with us on this fine Saturday.
Yeah, it's kind of raining right now in the background. And what I said about the Random Ray podcast show that you're currently doing, I know episode 35 was incredible. Why don't you go and show my viewers the Random Ray podcast shirt of those who want to purchase it online.
Oh, yes, I will do that. Give me just about a few seconds, so we'll do that. I'm going to grab that. One of the shirts.
And also, episode 36 is coming up this Thursday, everyone. So be on the lookout for it. We have David, Andrew, Jordan, and Brandon being on the lookout because not only we have a great episode 36 coming up on Thursday, Brandon, because I think there's the shirt that those who want to purchase online. You better get those before they sell out.
Yes, and if you want to DM me personally, just look up my name, just right there, and we'll figure out what shirt you're gonna get, and we'll figure out your total for that shirt.
Yep. So coming up on episode 36 of the Random Ray podcast show, not only that we will have the match recap, all the recap from all the matches of tomorrow's pay-per-view of Backlash. We'll also have the recap from the first Raw after Backlash, the recap from the new episode of AEW Dynamite and NXT.
Yep.
And plus, there's a possibility we may have a preview of this upcoming Friday's edition of Friday Night SmackDown.
Yep.
There's a lot to go on. So with that being said, let's go and start our predictions, and we're going to start off right here with our first match. It's the greatest match ever, and it's the second chapter of this rivalry between Randy Orton and Edge.
Yep, that is right. Oh, God.
So the Apex Predator against the Rated R Superstar and WWE Hall of Famer.
Yep, that is right.
And you want to know who would dive into the Hall of Fame? Well, it was no other than his tag team partner, Christian.
Yep, that is right. Indeed, Billy.
Yeah, I was really happy when Beth Phoenix was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and she got a little as far as the acknowledgement. Beth Phoenix definitely got a lot of help from Tony Chimmel.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see Tony Chimmel in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. So who do you got in that match, Brandon?
Well, I would say before I give out my prediction for this greatest wrestling match ever, I would say for that, I think
it was the first time they ever battled out since the match of WrestleMania.
Yeah, and I think I seen better matches than that, but I digress on that. But I would say for this one, I mean, Edge won at WrestleMania 36. And what am I going to go with? I think Randy Orton wants some revenge from WrestleMania 36, so I go with Randy Orton for the win.
Well, it's a 50-50 chance, but I think Randy Orton is a very tough opponent, but I think we're going to have to go a little bit half of you and half of me, so I'm going to go with the Radar Superstar Edge.
All right, that's fine. Not a problem.
Okay, so that's that. So the next match we have Drew McIntyre taking up Bobby Lashley with the WWE Championship on the line.
Oh, yes. And, I forgot to add that on there. The almighty Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
There we go. And also without the chocolate midget of Leo Rush.
Thank God. Before we get to that prediction, I just been told that Paul Heyman, the original founder of ECW, was fired as the executive director for Monday Night Raw.
Thank God on that. Oh my God.
The only current director that we only see on one of the WWE shows is SmackDown with Eric Bischoff.
Mm-hmm.
The founder, the former owner of WCW.
Yep.
Because he was the very first host of Monday Nitro, in case you didn't notice.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Until Tony Schiavone took over.
Oh yes, exactly.
Okay, so with that being said, who do you think's gonna? Do you think that Drew McIntyre is going to retain his championship, Brandon, or do you think we will have a new WWE champion?
Oh brother, I would say this. With Bobby Lashley coming out, with his good old friend of his MVP, and for the fact about it is they're probably getting a little bit along with each other though, with like playing out. And here's the thing with MVP though, it's and then MVP telling McIntyre that he'll be happy when he loses that title. So I would, he's probably getting in his head of McIntyre for the fact by MVP, knowing a lot because he's. And I'll look at the message later. Anyway. All right. Going back to my prediction, I would love to see Bobby Lashley win the WWE title, for the first time for his major championship. But I gotta go with Drew McIntyre remaining WWE champion. So I go with Drew McIntyre.
Well, I think I have to agree with you because Drew McIntyre has been WWE champion since he won the title at WrestleMania. So I think Drew McIntyre is going to retain with the one and only Claymore.
Yep.
All right, so Drew McIntyre retains the title. That's our prediction. Next up, we have Braun Strowman taking on the hosts of the Dirt Sheet, The Miz and John Morrison, in a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Universal Championship.
Oh. The one I can't really stand about that happened, of earlier this year. With the 3-on-1 handicap match for that IC title, where Braun Strowman had to defend the IC title against not one, not two, but three, in a 3-on-1 handicap match with Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Cesaro. I know for a fact that, and I would say, I'm like, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense, though. That's the thing with, if I wasn't thrilled with Sami Zayn's first singles title run with Zayn, they helped him out, though. I kind of knew that was coming, though, in a way. Makes sense. But, with Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, I think either Shinsuke would have regained his title back, but no, they had to put on the to Sami Zayn. I was like, oh, really, guys? Come on, WWE. Why you gotta? That was terrible. Oh my god.
Oh, yep.
I was like, you freaking idiot. Oh my gosh.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. But for the current one, okay. For Strowman versus Miz and Morrison, okay, it's now a 2-on-1 handicap match. I would think it better not be the same way with Elimination Chamber from this year. It was god awful,
Yep.
And with things with a lot of it at stake though with Miz and Morrison, they could be either being a Universal Champion, either Miz or Morrison. I mean, anything can happen. But for this one, I would love to see either Miz or Morrison become Universal Champion, but that doesn't make any sense of that. But I would think I'd go with the one and only Braun Strowman remaining the Universal Champion, or one of my good friends, Jordan Little, will say Braun Strowman.
All right, before I get to my prediction, I just want to simply say right here, according to what Wikipedia is saying, it says here that Backlash was originally booked to take place in Kansas City, Missouri tomorrow. However, the event was not announced or promoted until May 10th during WWE's Money in the Bank. The advertisement had no reference to a city or venue, but confirmed the event for tomorrow. It was WWE's first event to be announced after the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, which began affecting WWE's programming in mid-March, which the pandemic forced the promotion to move to the majority of its shows to the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, with no fans in attendance. But it turns out we may have a little bit of a crowd coming at Backlash tomorrow.
Yeah.
But there is a possibility we may have a big crowd coming up in a couple months at SummerSlam, but we do not know for sure.
Yep.
We'll just have to see what Mr. McMahon has in mind.
Oh yeah.
But for my prediction, I think you're right. I think Braun Strowman is going to retain the Intercontinental is going to retain Universal Championship, not the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
I keep getting my titles mixed up.
I know.
I think should have gone. I think I'm probably jacking up with somebody, I guess.
Oh my god.
Had to go back to that Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, but you know what I'm thinking, Brandon, despite that strange final few moments of the Money in the Bank ladder match, which really disgusts me, is that Braun Strowman that AJ Styles came very close from becoming Mr. Money in the Bank until whoever robbed him from it.
Yeah. Mike, you pick Otis. Otis, you pick Otis.
Yeah. And I was not happy with what Dante said about Otis becoming Mr. Money in the Bank. He would, and it's a good thing you told him to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Absolutely unbelievable. That was probably one of the worst 3 moments I've ever seen in Money in the Bank. Anyway, next match we have Asuka and Nia Jax with the Raw Women's Championship on the line.
Oh boy, Nia Jax. Oh god,
By the way, Asuka right now is the current Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, oh my god.
Let me start by saying my prediction first. Nia Jax had kind of suffered kind of had a little bit of an incident with some sort of other women's superstar, and kind of caused the head to bleed and everything. And she's out of action for a few weeks because of that incident. I don't think Nia Jax has no business being in that title match. So Asuka is going to remain champion as a result.
Oh yeah. I'm going to talk about that too. I mean, when Becky Lynch announced her pregnancy on Raw, though, that inside, didn't expect though.
I wasn't expect to see Asuka become the new Raw Women's Champion like that. If she wanted to win the Raw Women's Championship, automatically she could have cashed in Money in the Bank.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I would have done is either have at least a battle royal without Asuka being that match. Have other Raw women's superstars, though, knowing the fact. They should have done a battle royal to see who will become the new Raw Women's Champion, and have at least Asuka having her cashing in the women's Money in Bank briefcase. And that's the thing,
but because of Becky Lynch's pregnancy, Asuka right now is the new Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah,
All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting a call from one of my companions. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, that's fine.
Hello. Hey, what's up? All right. Okay, I'm gonna be starting my shower after I'm done with the video. All right, see me. Yeah, we're almost done with the predictions. All right. I'll see you when you get back. All right, bye. All right. I do apologize about that, Brandon. Let's continue on. So what? Right. So you were saying?
So I was saying was, okay. First of all, knowing the fact with Asuka winning the Raw Women's Championship by default. Okay, first of all, like I already mentioned this on Rant Rave, they should have done.
So what you're saying is that what she should have done was to cash in her Money in the Bank contract.
Yes, and have the other Raw Diva superstars though have at least a battle royal to see who become the new Raw Women's Champion, and for Asuka to cash in the Women's Money in Bank. That would have been better, but no, because of WWE creatives, had to do that bull crap. Like, golly, guys, come on. But and also with Nia Jax too. I mean, she is reckless for a fact that she is not supposed to be in that. I just can't believe for the fact she is reckless. She destroys everybody. With Kyrie saying being bloodied up and all that. And been taken out for 2 weeks, so she is reckless, and she does not deserve to be in this title match.
I would agree. So you think that Asuka's going to retain the championship?
Oh yeah.
I would say so too. I would do not. If Nia Jax becomes the new Raw Women's Champion, I'm really going to be pissed off.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be thrilled either.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go on a positive thought and go to our next match, which is a singles match between Sheamus and Jeff Hardy.
Okay, well, with Jeff Hardy got arrested and all that crap, though, I'm like, oh my god, it's like I thought someone runned over Elias, and I think for the fact going into the storyline in this, and then Sheamus had a butt in and all that crap. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, because we know that match was going to be. I don't know. That match was going to take place after Jeff Hardy's little match announcement that just last night on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, and then actually from last night though, saying that Sheamus told Jeff Hardy to take the piss test. However, though, well, it got backfired though. Jeff Hardy threw piss at Sheamus.
Do you think that Michael Cole was going crazy?
I would think so on that one.
Yeah, very thoughtful there, Michael.
Yeah, but I think for this one, with me, for that match, for being positive, I go with Jeff Hardy for the win.
Absolutely, because Jeff Hardy did win his first and only WWE title at Armageddon 12 years ago over Edge and Triple H.
Yep, that's right.
Which they did out that celebration just 5 nights ago on Friday Night SmackDown, with the confetti falling over, the pyro going off, until Edge decided to interrupt the celebration.
Oh yeah,
and and then just a couple, and because there was also that pyro accident, and plus his brother Matt, who's now with AEW, attacked his own brother with a steel chair.
Yep.
And then that's probably before Matt Hardy demanded a trade to ECW.
Yep.
So I think with that, his own move, Jeff Hardy for the win.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Got the next one.
And also, Brandon, before we go into the next match, let me just say that Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys in the WWE.
Oh yeah.
Say when the entire WWE universe reacted to their return to the WWE ring at WrestleMania 33, which was in my home amusement park town of Orlando.
Yeah.
The entire WWE fans were in absolute shock because Putnam was actually at that pay-per-view.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
A-Pills 90 was at that event.
I would think so. Yes.
Yeah, because I just found out from him that he's going to be coming to Gainesville next year for a football game, Florida and FAU. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in person next year. Yeah. After the coronavirus pandemic goes away, I'm getting sick of that crap.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. By the way, how's the pandemic going on in good old Oregon?
Well, pandemic's actually been pretty good though. I mean, it's I've been keeping busy with my time though with the podcast, along with booking guests on the show.
Yeah, and plus we being with all the prestige wrestling events for this year being canceled till next year.
Yep, that is right. They were planning out though. I know they were supposed to have a GCW weekend event. So it was Game Changer Wrestling debuting Portland, but no,
that got canceled.
Yep, exactly till next year.
Yeah.
I know Roseland 2, though, was going to happen. They rescheduled it. It was supposed to be in March, though, but nope, got canceled.
July. Yeah, because I think about a couple years ago, Gainesville actually had a WWE SummerSlam event at the O'Connell Center.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeff Hardy was there.
Yep.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy came to my hometown. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend the event.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm.
but there are definitely some incredible matches on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's I think if I recall, I'm not sure who their ring announcer was for that, but I think it was part of that same ring announcer that we had for TNA. It could have been Lillian Garcia, it could have been Tony Chimmel, but yeah, because but otherwise it was a great opportunity for Gainesville to host a WWE event. Because I don't think the O'Connell Center has not hosted a wrestling event for any WWE show since the final episode of Thunder in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Which was the final WCW, which was the final time that WCW that had ever had a show up with TBS.
Yep.
All right, so next, we got 2 matches to go. We have Alexa Bliss. We have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship on the line in a triple threat tag team match between Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, the Iconics Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, and the current champions Sasha Banks, the Boss, and Bayley, or should I call her Baby?
Oh gosh!
I think Jordan would love that name, Baby.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sure Jordan would love that. I gotta tell him why I told you about that when we do our reaction tomorrow on your channel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my god!
Oh, gosh!
Oh, what the hell? Anyway, yeah. Oh my god.
I would say for this, even though they had a good run though as the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions though with Bliss and Nikki Cross, I was kind of unexpected that
Yeah, because before hold that thought for a second, Brandon, because when Bailey and Sasha won the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships for the very first time, they were known as a babyface tag team. But now they turned heel,
oh yeah, mm-hmm.
and Bailey is just nothing but a piece of crap.
Yeah, and oh yeah, here's the thing with the along with that SmackDown Women's title that she's currently having right now. I want that. I want her to lose that title. I really want that. She
She may lose the Extreme Rules.
Yep, coming up
in July.
Yep, exactly.
But do you think we may? I don't know that's going to happen because Sasha and Bayley are really good when it comes to becoming a women's tag team champion.
Yeah.
But I think their women's tag team title reign was probably going to be short lived. I think we're going to have new women's tag team champions.
Oh yeah, I mean, although with the Iconics though, they beat Bayley and Sasha Banks at WrestleMania 35 of last year to become the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. They also beat Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross in that non-title match though, and they would get the chance for those women's tag team titles yet again. But unfortunately, with Peyton Royce screwing up and all that crap, so I knew that.
Well. As far as Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss are concerned, they're going to get another chance tomorrow. They're going to have another chance tomorrow at Backlash.
Yep, and for this one, for my prediction for the Triple Threat Women's Tag Team Championship, Tag Team Championships, a Triple Threat match, I would go with Iconic. I go with the Iconics for the dub.
Same. Iconics.
All right.
The final match in the match card, we have this is for the United States title. We have Apollo Crews against Andrade.
Okay, well, with that match though, because I kind of, it's kind of like a little bit like a little rematch though, like a little bit like that,
You're talking about from that time match they had on Raw.
Yeah, I would say I think it's about damn time that Apollo Crews won that singles title finally. I mean, my God. With his time currently with WWE now, it's about time with Apollo Crews winning that U.S. title. And, and then with the thing with winning the number one contendership, though, because I kind of knew that was coming, though, knowing with Andrade was going to be friends with Angel Garza. Well, it kind of backfired on that. So, Andrade became number one contender for the U.S. title yet again, unlike with his girlfriend, with the Android 18 female version of Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair.
The daughter of WWE Hall of Famer, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Yes,
and you have the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, who's tied right now as the longest reigning WWE Champion with John Cena.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm. The fact about it is, it's just knowing, and I heard rumored that she might go after the a men's major title run. I'm like,
yeah, but before we get to that, I just figured out that that one of the WWE superstars, one of the former WWE superstars, is going to induct The Undertaker into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, dang.
Yep. So, yeah, The Undertaker is going to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame next year.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And it's kind of sad to see his WrestleMania streak kind of went end to that huge SOB Brock Lesnar. God darn it.
Yes. and even
that idiot.
Yep. You know.
And even Paul Heyman helped him beat the streak.
Yep.
You want to know who came very close from ending the streak at WrestleMania 29?
Oh yeah, it was with the that's in the World CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk, exactly. CM Punk came very close.
Yep.
But it's a good thing that not only that the Undertaker became 21-0, not only for himself, but he also won that match in memory of his great father, Paul Bearer.
Yep.
So if it wasn't for Paul Bearer, the Undertaker would have not had his WrestleMania streak. Because remember, his first WrestleMania win came at WrestleMania 7.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the main event had a Sergeant Slaughter and the Immortal Hulk Hogan for the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
Yep.
And I remember that because Alex Trebek for Jeopardy was the special ring announcer.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the game show icons like Regis Philbin, Alex Trebek, Ray Collins, Bob Barker, they were all at WrestleMania, and Alex Trebek was the special ring announcer for that WWF title, which turned out to be in the main event.
Yeah.
Who called that match? It was Regis Philbin, Gorilla Monsoon. I think it was Bobby the Brain Heenan as well.
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan. May they both rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. And so now back to the prediction. Who do you think is going to win the United States title?
I go with Apollo Crews remaining champ, so I go Apollo Crews.
100% positive. Apollo Crews for the win and to retain the United States Championship. So so if I recall, I think the first match that we have on here on the match card between Randy Orton and Edge, if I recall, I think Jordan and Jay are going to be happy with this. I think that is most likely, if I recall, that is most likely going to be the main event for the pay-per-view.
I would think so.
Yeah, because I think there are a lot of other matches that are still on the card. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 singles matches. We got about 7 matches here on the card, which is predicted for 5 of them in which are title matches.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So make sure you join me, Jordan, and the rest of the crew on Brandon's channel tomorrow as we do our reaction video for the 2020 WWE Backlash, and there will be a special recap of the pay-per-view coming up this Thursday on the 36th episode of the Rant Ray Podcast Show. So be on the lookout for it, and I'm looking forward towards tomorrow. Brandon, what about you?
Same scenario with me though, Billy.
Yep, and I know things are going to go really well when it comes to happening. So the kickoff show, if I recall, is going to start at 7/6 Central on the WWE Network. And yes, the announced team from Monday Night Raw, and as well as Michael Cole and Corey Graves from Friday Night SmackDown, will have the call to all 7 matches on the match card, and plus we'll have the recaps from Backlash on both this Monday on Raw on USA, as well as night 2 of this Backlash recap this Friday on Fox, when we have the first SmackDown since the pay-per-view. So, because our next pay-per-view, if I recall right now, is Extreme Rules, and that will take place on July 19th. And this will be the 12th event under the Extreme Rules opportunity. So, because August 22nd, which is my mom's birthday, this would be the 30th NXT takeover at the WWE Performance Center is going to take place on August 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to take place at the TD Garden in Boston, but that won't be the case.
Yep.
So our next prediction that we're going to be doing right now is coming up July 18th when Bray and I return for our predictions for WWE Extreme Rules. So be on the lookout for it, everyone, and hope you guys enjoy the predictions for Backlash. I know Brandon and I have, and we'll look forward to see you guys on either July 18th or July 17th when Brandon and I return for the predictions for Extreme Rules.
Yep.
And before we sign off, one more, we're going to give you one more look at the Rain Raid Podcast Show t-shirts, and before they sell out, Brandon, where can everyone get their shirts online?
Well, unfortunately, we do not have a website, unfortunately, but however, just still DM me personally for your shirt though, and then we'll, like I said, figure out what size shirt you wear, and also to figure out the total of that t-shirt of the size, depending on the amount though, or of that size. But anyway.
Yep. And so make sure you get them before they sell out. So before I let you go, guys, make sure you follow my channel and you follow me on my channel. Subscribe to Brandon's channel, and yes, Brandon, I will be around for when we do the next Road to WrestleMania and SmackDown versus Raw 2011. I know you're still doing John Cena, so who do you have play on next?
Well, I know after Cena, I know for a fact I go with I'm gonna say Mysterio on this one.
That's exactly what I was going to be around for.
Yep,
and yeah. So there's a lot of challenges you have to compete in SmackDown versus Raw 2011 to get yourself some unlockables. There's Jake the Snake Roberts. There's The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's see. Let's see who else. The masked version of Kane from WrestleMania 14.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There's Reiki the Dragon Steamboat.
Yep.
And I don't know about a few others, but I do know that there's a lot of unlockables on there.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think the WCW title may be an unlockable as well, if I recall.
Yeah.
So I think the WCW title is also an unlockable for WWE 12.
Yep.
As well as the ECW title, which unfortunately ECW is not one of the arenas there because SmackDown versus Raw 2011 was the final game to have the ECW arena as a playable arena.
Yep.
Because there are about 3 WCW arenas that are playable on the video game. In WWE 12, we had Monday Nitro, Starrcade, and Clash of the Champions.
Yep.
But WWE 13, though, you have all the arenas as far as from the Attitude Era, like SmackDown 99, WrestleMania 14, 15, SummerSlam 97, SummerSlam 98, and the Royal Rumble 98, Royal Rumble 99. Breakdown, Over the Edge.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is right.
But the only playable character that we do not have in that game is the late Owen Hart.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Yep, that is right.
What's happening there?
What? I wasn't laughing.
That's okay. I don't mind if you watch it. I just don't want to get a copyright strike.
I'm not watching anything. I'm just looking through something else.
Okay.
It's already muted anyway, so
that's all right. I just don't want to get you. I just didn't want you to give me a copyright strike from somebody else.
I'm not.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the predictions for Backlash, and hope to see you guys in another video coming soon. So, on behalf of Brandon Martin and I'm Bill and Moody, you guys take care. And we'll see you tomorrow for the reaction video for Backlash. Take it easy, y'all.
Yep. See you later.